Welcome back to the Damon Retro Game Power Hour, where I play shit that is very relaxing to me. So since DK didn't take long to finish, decided to do something else today too. Speaking of 2, it's Mega Man 2. Which is probably my favorite of the classic ones. Because, like, one's kinda like the proof of concept almost, and then I think 2 was where they really kind of figured out what they were doing. And then, like, 3's also really good. 4 and 5 are okay. It's 7 on the SNES that sucks, if you ask me. So this won't be like a speedrun. I will probably forget where some E-tanks are, etc, etc. So I usually go for Metal Man first, because his weapon is probably one of the most abusable that's ever been in a Mega Man game. It's like better than the Buster almost all the time. Also, his stage has one of my favorite songs. I don't remember if those instant kill you, but I'm not interested in really finding out. No, they don't, but they really hurt. I'm not sure what's up with that screen flicker. There we go. That was weird. Oh, shit. So the lemon gun, the way it works, you can only shoot... You can only have 3 bullets on screen at a time, but if you're right up close to something, you can basically just mash, because you can fire as fast as possible, because the bullets, once they hit the enemy, aren't on the screen anymore. So it lets me kind of do crazy stuff like that and just kind of run through this hallway. You could grind these guys for extra health pickups if you want, but it's, like, not a huge deal. Also, for the uninitiated, the E-tank that I picked up, those basically refill your health to 100%. So they're useful to have for... I'm gonna be cheating super hard, by the way. They're useful to have for the end, mostly. You shouldn't need them up until then. So yeah, I have no problem using the save state feature on this, because, like, if I've proven I can get to a location once, I feel like I don't need to prove that I can do it a second time. Like, that's just garbage. That's just a time sink. And I feel like, having played this game before, I kind of did my time, so to speak. But yeah, like, if I can get to Wily at least once without having the save state, obviously, since you have to get there legit to make the save state, then, like, I have nothing else to prove. That's my thought. That you have to come back for. Oh, shit. You have to come back for that one. Basically, after a certain number of stages, you get... I forget what they're called. But they're like little accessories, like I think one's a platform that just hovers across and stuff like that. And so you can use those to get to and back from that one. In the later games, these are just replaced by Rush, the dog, who performs all these functions. But in the first game, or in 1 and 2, I don't think you had Rush. So they're just called ride items, I think. Something like that. I should cheat again. Big hero mode. So yeah, you have to come back for that one if you, like, really want it. I think these guys just have to... Like, when you're on the same horizontal plane as them, they zoom super fast, and you just kind of have to avoid them. I don't think Metal Man is very hard. He's got a pretty, like, easy pattern, and you can kind of just race him. And if you get too close, he just moves. Yeah, it's over. It wasn't pretty, but, like, hey, worked. So I think from here, I usually just go to Woodman, because his weakness weapon is this one. Although Woodman's weapon isn't, like, super good. Just going in order tends to make it a little easier. I forget if this is the first stage that ever featured these little bat things, but they appear pretty frequently in the series afterwards, especially in like Mega Man X. They're kind of everywhere. Basically any level that was like dark or a cave after this one tended to have them. Also, the early Mega Man games didn't have the slide feature, so you just have to kind of run and jump the hard way. I hate that the cheat button is on... It's on the, like, R shoulder button, but it's in a spot that's really easy to accidentally bump it. I was hoping those guys would drop health, but oh well. Ugh. And since I'm recording this right after DK on the same day, I am still sick, so deal with it. Oh god, monkeys. Monkey Y. I'm not sure why they even made, like, a huge room just for the rabbit enemy. Oh, I shoot carrots! No! Fuck. Yeah, as long as you just don't move, they can't really... Fuck. I, like, don't want to use that E-Tank. Yeah, you kind of just have to wait, and the stupid monkeys will eventually pop up, and then maybe you'll get lucky with some healing items. Like that. Oh, that's good. I'm gonna save there. Ooh. It's an even better spot to make a cheat point. Those little blue things are different colors depending on the power you have, because they're how you get back your energy for your weapons. I'm just not even going to fight them because that's easier. Oops, not what I wanted. Alright, let's go, Woodman. So he'll make a wave, shoot it, and then... yeah, like... he pretty much just melts. And you can hold up, I think you can hold up or down to angle the shot for the Metal Blade. Which is quite good. And it just does a shitload of damage, and it chews through enemies, so it's probably the best weapon in the game. Woodman's weapon, I believe, beats Airman. So we'll do Airman next. My favorite. This was kind of the last Mega Man where the weaknesses still kind of made sense. Where it's like, oh, Woodman probably has a hard time. Wow, I'm garbage. Oh, I didn't make a thing. Oh, I'm dumb. Whatever. I'm gonna beat him again real quick just to save the extra life, because I'm cheap. But yeah, it's the last one where it actually kind of makes sense. Where it's like, oh, Fireman's weak to the water guy's weapon. The guy made out of wood loses to, like, Metal Blade and fire. And, like, that kind of stuff makes sense. And then after 2 is when they kind of got weird. And, like, don't even get me started on 7, where by that point you're on, like, Springman. It's like, there's no way to logically guess what Springman loses to. You could probably, like, even a kid could probably go fire weak to water and, like, figure that part out. But they got so weird that I kind of just stops making sense entirely, and you have to just learn, I guess. I'm also a big fan of Mega Man 8, which was not on a Nintendo system, I don't think. It was on, like, PS1 and I think, like, Saturn. It was on, like, most of the, like, CD consoles at that time had it. But some people don't like that one, but I think it has really cool, like, bosses and stuff. It also had the best, like, cutscene ever, where Dr. Light sounds like he's Foghorn Leghorn. Or no, yeah, yeah. He has, like, a weird manner of speaking that he never does, or no human ever does. Big cheating. Yeah. I like how if you just tap left or right, Mega Man kind of shimmies his foot a little bit. Whew, I thought I was gonna miss that. I'm real scared that I'm gonna fall and die here. Yeah, I can probably get this one. Okay. Yeah, these bird things are back. Oh shit. I can't remember if they do the evil thing of I'm pretty sure that that's actually a bottomless pit in the cloud where you can't see. You just have to kind of wait for these things to drop down. The enemies that spawn on the side don't actually happen until... Oh, it's rude. That's why I did that. Yeah, they don't spawn enemies until you're, like, on it. I like how each of those can drop an item separately. So they can just kind of explode into health items. Oh, fuck. Okay. You actually have to keep him on screen or it doesn't keep his damage on him, I don't think. Oh boy, the game does not know what to do when that many characters are on screen at once. I knew I should have made a restore point. Oh no, that extra life. Because Mega Man, I think, at least early Mega Man, followed the rules of if a character moves off screen, they respawn. So that's why you have to be careful on this part if you move too far, because it'll make dudes spawn again, and that sucks. Yeah, he dies in like 2 shots from Leaf Shield. I think you can also just run at him and mash Mega Buster. Because I think you can do damage to him like way, way faster than he can do it to you. Get equipped with Air Shooter. Oh no! It's Dr. Light. I think this is when he gives you the first... Or yeah, item 2. That's the thing. So now you just have access to item 2. I think now I usually go Crash Man. Oh, these things suck. Oh, crap. Okay, I think we're good now. I had the jump, I just, like, missed pressing up. So yeah, I'll show you what, item 2 does. And then you ride it and it goes, whee! And that's it. It's possible to kill those guys before they can fire, but you have to kind of already have a bullet going before you make them reveal themselves. I want that. And the item power-ups you have to refill the same way as any other weapon. But I'm not sure under what circumstances you'd actually, like, make them run out. There's a really shitty boss at the end of the game during Wily's Castle that necessitates the use of Crash Bomb only, I believe. And, like, if you screw up or use too many of them, then you just lose. And you have to basically redo the whole section because you need enough of the Crash Bomber power-up to do it. Alright, this guy sucks. Restore point. Oh no, I did it. No, don't do that. Yeah, we're the best. I forgot, I think there's an energy tank at the top of one of these, which makes it pretty worth it. Except this part sucks. Actually. It kind of worked. But I think you can use item 2 to actually get back around, because you can make the platform and... yeah, there you go. Oops. There we go. And then he should be weak to air shooter. I thought it was weird that his thing is, like, in space. Because I guess the tower is supposed to be just so high that he's, like, in the skyline now or something, but... And then I think Flashman's next? Flashman stage I think is really easy, if I remember. Flashman's got a good song, too. Oh, that's the other thing, too. Mega Man 2 is the one where most people remember all the songs. Because all the stage themes are really, really good in this game. Make a quick checkpoint. Oh, right. This whole level is, super slippery. Like... that's me just not holding any button at all. But if you jump in the opposite direction, it immediately fixes your momentum. Well, time to go. I think you can destroy those with Crash Bomber. And then I can totally miss the power-up. That's awesome. Alright, well that sucks. Time to go. Haha. Hooray! Jump. I like just not having to do anything and getting an E-Tank for it. Although it's probably better to just jump down than the waste ammo on that. Just because I'm super low. I don't want to die here. Oh, he actually, yeah, he can get caught in the explosion, and then he takes, the direct hit damage multiple times. Which is what happened there, but it's kind of hard to line it up. I didn't do it on purpose, that's for sure. So, we're gonna go to Quick Man next. And how do you beat a guy who's so fast? You stop time. I do not remember what item 3 is. I'll have to check when I get to Quick Man stage. Get equipped, baby. I want to say it's... No, because in the future games, Rush did the same thing as item 2. And then he also had Rush Coil, where he'd appear and you'd jump on him. So it was like a spring launcher. So it might just be that. Because I want to say the items in this were the same thing as... Were just replaced by Rush, because Rush was cooler. But we'll find out. Oh, that's right. You throw that thing out and it clings to the wall. And then it makes, it moves up and down a bit, so you can kind of ride it before it destroys itself. And this is the infamous laser section that people like really acted like it was impossible. But it's not actually hard. I promise. Oh shit, that's right, there's an E-Tank in there. Alright, those guys do shoot fire. I'm confident I can do it, but just in case. That's what I get. I'm pretty sure most of the items there are a trap. And I don't remember if you can use time stop or not to beat it. But I don't know why you'd bother when you need time stop for the boss anyway. Forgot about that part. You need to pretty much already be moving. Oh, I'm fucked. You basically need to already be moving in position for the next screen, or else you probably don't make it. Like, see how I'm already holding to the right because I need to get to the center. This one's pretty generous. And then immediately back to the right, because you need to basically get down before that one hits you. Oh, super sucks. I might die. Nope, I'm out. Freedom! Quick Command's so cool. Oops. Come on. Close. I was trying to change weapon because I thought you could do that, but I'm wrong. He basically will just take damage while he's like that, and then you have to finish him off normally. So see, it just kind of drains his health. And then Crash Bomb should be good. I might have to just take the death here, because I don't think I have enough health to do this properly. Nope, there we go. And then from here, you do Bubble Man, who's weak to this weapon, and then surprise, surprise, the water guy is weak, or the fire guy is weak to the water weapon, and then you go on to the Wily stages. Quick boomerang. But we will do the rest of this next episode.